Hi FlossTube, my name is Haley, also known as Peregrine Stitcher, here on FlossTube and on Instagram. I'm here today with my dog. This is Miss Phoebe. She's a Maltese. She wanted to say hello. She just got a fur cut, so she's feeling very beautiful. She's a lovely dog, but she's a very, very yippy, excited dog with lots of energy. So she just wanted to say hello, and I will let her go chase the cat. Okay, so today, hold on here, I forgot to turn on my light, so let's do that. Today is actually my 2022 WIP Parade, which I have never done a WIP Parade before. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm just going to wing it and try to do what I've seen others do, which is basically show all of the things that you're working on. I'm not particularly organized, so no particular order here. Oh, this is my cat. This is the bad cat, Katniss, which you've heard about. She's very pretty, but she is a cold-hearted murderer of many small animals. So, I see she's wanting a little attention. Okay, come on, sit down. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. I keep all of my WIPs in a big tote, like a big plastic tote. And I think the things I've been working on most recently tend to be towards the front, but there are no guarantees. So I'm going to get right into it. And I'm not going to talk a lot about each thing because I talk about them in my floss tubes. So I have tried, however, to unzip all the bags. So hopefully that will make it a bit easier. Okay, WIP number 1 is Pandemic. This is the chart. And I've shown this on my floss tube before. I've actually made a little bit of progress since my last floss tube. So, here we go. This is what I've done so far. This is on an 18 count oatmeal Aida, and I'm using a variegated DMC Coloris floss in the Cottage colorway. So last time I had done pages 11 and 12 up through here. So just over the past few days, I have continued working on 12, so that's almost done, as well as 13, and I'm hoping to finish those in the next couple of days. So this is, I'm excited because I'm getting close to the finish line here. I think I can have this finished in a couple of months, and I'm really excited to get it hanging on my wall. Okay, so that is the only long dog sampler I have going on right now. But I'm thinking I'll probably always have one going on because I really like working on them. Okay, this next one is also one that you have seen before. This is the one and only Mirabilia that I'm working on, which is Princess Elena. And where's Princess? Oh, here's Princess. Okay. I also made some progress on her since my last floss tube. So here you go. So I had done up through this little white lace border and a little bit of the orange, but I finished all of this here and then started along the bottom of her dress. So that's going very well. I just can't wait to get it done and get to the point where I can do the beading because it really is bothering my OCD to have all those holes, empty holes. I want to get them filled in, but I know I can't do the beading until the end. Anyhow, I just love this one so much. Super excited to be working on that, and I think I will always have a Mirabilia going on as well once I finish that one. Project I was working on, oh, I don't have the chart, but I was just working on it this morning, is Temperature Butterflies by Stitch and Mommy. So this is January, February. I was just working on filling out February. And so of course there are a total of 12 butterflies. I don't have the chart, but you can imagine what the final product looks like. Okay. This is another one that I did quite a bit of work on over the past month. So this is Elizabeth Isles. And in my last floss tube, I had just done the green border and it hadn't matched up. And I was pretty upset about that and thinking that I didn't even know if I wanted to keep going on it. But I started working on it again and I really got into it. I am just loving this. So this is what I have so far. I'm having to redo the border. Hi, Katniss, go on. I'm having to redo the border as I go, but that's okay. So I had apparently made the mistakes early on in the original top left-hand corner. So I have to redo the whole border, but look at this. It's so beautiful. I love that bird. The geode bird is amazing. And I'm having so much fun with all these little cherubs or whatever they are, which I don't typically like. But I'm having fun with these because I'm using Almond M&M Skin Collection as well as the flosses that were, you know, in the original kit. And so I just love, I pick out different skin colors and hair colors and eye colors and then different little outfits to go on each one. And it's just a lot of fun. And so this one I'm doing, let me tell you the details. So the fabric is a 38 count Brewer's Malt Linen by Seraphim. And I'm using the Leo and Roxy overdyed cotton floss conversion that was done by Trixie Tricycle. With the exception of the very bright blue, I have switched out for a DMC, which is just a little bit more muted blue. So I'm looking forward to doing more on that one. Okay, that was Elizabeth Isles. Okay, this one you have also seen. So this is my snow project. This is a Gracious Era, a Dimensions Gold collection kit. I haven't done anything on this since my last floss tube, but I'm sure it will snow again because I live in upstate New York. So this is what I have done so far. And this is a lot of fun to work on. It's a good change from some of the samplers and other projects, just because it's a very different type of stitching with lots of blends and half cross stitches and things like that. So, like that one. We're going pretty quickly. All right, some of these are actually kits that I haven't started yet, so I don't know if I should include those, but I figure once they're in a project bag with the thread and the fabric, they're as good as started. So I have these three, the Plum Street samplers, Goat Load, Tired Trio, and Snort Stack. I've already done Sheep Heap. I'm doing them all on this natural Witchelt linen. And I've got all the called for overdyed floss ready to go for that. So I might start those sometime soon because it's good to have a small when you have lots of big projects that you're working on. Okay, This one I've shown before. I haven't worked on it since my last, let me move my glass here. I haven't worked on it since my last glass tube. This is Anne Thomas, 1854, by Hands Across the Sea. Love this one. And this is what I have done so far. So next time I'm gonna keep going on the border and come down on this side, and I'm gonna leave the verse to last because I'm not sure if I'm going to use the verse that's charted. I might do something different, but I love that one, and that is on a fox and rabbit linen. Let me tell you here. So it is. I know it's ballet slippers. It's 36 count ballet slippers by Fox and Rabbit, and I'm using DMC. Okay. So, oh, this next one, I haven't worked on this for a long time, but this is actually a really cool project. So this is called Hygge Stories, and there are 12 little tiny little charts, one for each month, and they're gorgeous. Like, each one of them is so detailed. I'll show you. So like, here's January, and the charts are amazing. They give you a lot of different ideas in terms of how to finish them and different fabrics. And each one of them is just so adorable. You can see that. Anyhow, the only one I have started is October. Let me show you. Because I started this in October of last year. So this is what October looks like when it's finished. And this is what I have done so far. It's so cute. It wouldn't take long to finish this. So I really want to get these in my monthly rotation so that I can get one done each month. And I want to show you what I plan to do with these. So I have this little perpetual calendar that I have here that I actually use so I can remember what day it is. And you can see it's kind of, it was supposed to say home, but that got broken off, and this is like a little chalkboard. But they're the perfect size. I thought I would make these into little tiny square flat folds, or maybe round, I'm not sure yet, and just put a magnet. And then I could switch them out each month and have a very beautiful little calendar where right now this looks pretty sad, but I need it so I know what day it is. So that's a really fun project that I want to get back into. And that I'm doing all of them on the same fabric. It is, sorry, like I said, I'm not too organized here. I can't find it right now. I guess I didn't put it in my book. So I don't know what fabric it is. I'll figure that out and I'll tell you next time. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this, it looks like that this is also just kitted up. I haven't started it yet. But this is from the same designer as Hygge Stories. And she was so nice when I purchased the 12 charts for Hygge Stories. She asked if I would like to have an extra chart for free, and I said, yes, please. And this is the one I picked out, which has some really cute sheep wearing sweaters. So I have this kitted up. I just haven't started it yet. Okay. Okay. This one, a lot of people have done this. This is don't have the chart here for you. This is Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio. I'm not big into Halloween, but I just really like this chart. And I have an aunt who really likes Halloween, so I thought I would make this for her. But I have not done too much on this one. Show you the right side. Oh, and it's kind of knotted. Okay. I literally just started one of the little medallions in the corner. So this is a picture this plus 40 count fabric, and that's really the issue. Let me look it up here. Okay, I'm really disorganized. It's a picture this plus 40 count in murking, which is called for, but this is so tiny, I can't see it. I just can't. So I need to either get a different fabric or some kind of magnification, because it literally just is making me go blind. So I just haven't been able to do any more than this. But I do love the fabric and I like the project. I just can't see it to do it. So I'll figure that out. If you have any suggestions on what you use for magnification, I'd be interested. I've never used anything like that before, but it does seem like on some of the smaller count fabrics, I'm gonna have to get something like that, because it's just, I can't see it. Okay, this one I haven't worked on a while, but it's beautiful, and I do want to pull it back out this spring. So this is another Dimensions Gold Collection kit. This is Oriental Splendor. And I got quite a bit done on this one. So this is what I've done so far. I'm doing the back stitching as I go along. It's extremely detailed. This is an 18 count Aida that came with the kit, and it's 2/1. There are a lot of unusual stitches in this. There's couching, there are metallic threads. There are a lot where you use like 3, 4, 5, or 6 strands. So it gives it a lot of texture, but it can also be a little bit challenging to work with. But I really love it. And I'm not that far off from finishing it, actually. So I'm gonna pull this out this spring and hopefully finish it before summer. Really like that one. Okay. Oh, this is another one. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking when I started this project. This project is absolutely insane. Okay. This is Lady and the Unicorn by Thea Governor. And so I wanted to do this because I actually, I was very fortunate to be able to see the original tapestries when they were on display at the Cluny Museum in Paris when I was there a few years ago. And they were just gorgeous. And so when I saw this kit, I had to get it. And I did start it. But let me just show you the deal here. Okay, it's huge for one thing. It's huge. And I, for some strange reason, decided to do it 1/1. So this is what I have so far. And so this is, you can see this is the lady's necklace and neck. So even this, I mean, this took me days and days and days to do, and it was really hard to see. Again, I think I need magnification to work more on this. It's absolutely gorgeous and I love it. But it's just too hard. It's too hard without being able to see it. And so this was the kit, a kit, and so the fabric came with it. And It's a 27 count salmon Jobelin. So it's going to be really cool when it's finished. But I have to figure something out because I just can't see what I'm doing. And it's huge and daunting. But I will work on it. I'll chip away at it once I have the appropriate equipment. Okay. Oh, and then this one. Okay. This is Santorini by Stitchrovia. I've never done anything by Stitchrovia before, and I'm really enjoying it. Sorry, this one I don't think I had time to iron. So this is what I have so far. It's gorgeous. I love the blues and the whites and the greens. And you might be wondering why it's on this strange peach colored fabric. And I'll tell you what fabric it is. So it's on a 28 count bittersweet light Jobelin even weave. And so the story behind this is a friend and I, my travel buddy Katie and I went to Santorini and Athens this past summer. And on our first night in Santorini, this was the view from our restaurant, literally. And it was so beautiful that literally we were both just in tears because it's just impossible that anything this gorgeous could exist. The whole thing was magical, but that particular night was especially magical. And so I'm making this for her, and she will understand why I chose this color. So I have a good start on it, but there's quite a bit more to do. It's fun though. I'm enjoying it. Okay, and then I have my Evertotes and modern folk embroidery stuff. So like I mentioned in one of my last floss tubes, I'm just a sucker for Evertotes bags, Leo and Roxy floss, modern folk embroidery. That combination, I have to have like everything they make. So I have a couple projects going here. Pull these out. So I have the Modern Folk Embroidery 2022 Mystery Sal, which I've done up through February. So this is lots of fun. And I am using a 32 count Dolly Madison linen by Needle and Flax. And the floss is a Leo and Roxy chalkboard. So I really like this combination. I'm doing 2/2 because I like the coverage that way. And it's coming out well. So I'm looking forward to March, which should be coming out this week. And then I also have this one, I Am No Bird, which is also a black sampler. I started this for Black Sampler November, and I just have the border done. I didn't get any more done after that. And it's, you know, I don't know when I'll get to this because the Sal is also black. I don't know if I'm going to want to do both in the same month, although they're both really cool projects, so I guess it just depends. And the fabric on that one, I Am No Bird. weird. I need to put this on a spreadsheet or something so I can find it easier. So the fabric for I Am No Bird is a pecan shortbread 30 count, again with a Leo and Roxy chalkboard floss, and I'm doing that 2/2 as well. Okay. And then this one, this is one of the newer bags that came out, and projects. I just kind of got a little start on it because it was so pretty. I wanted to see what it was going to look like. So this is Isabellas Heart. And this basically came kitted up with the blue slate fabric and the Leo and Roxy floss. Sorry, I've got thread hanging off this, but I just started it. I typically do 2/2, but that seemed to be a bit bunchy. So on this, I'm doing 1/1. And so I just got a little start to see what it would look like, and the colors are gorgeous. So it's a 36 count Leo and Roxy linen called Blue Slate. And let me show you the rest of the threads. Threads are just gorgeous with this. So that's going to be beautiful. This is one I don't think I've started yet. But like I said, it's as good as started. So again, an Evertotes bag, and this is the Moonshine Cabin by Modern Folk Embroidery. And yeah, I haven't started it. But it's a 32 count Night Owl linen. And again, it's the Leo and Roxy floss. So that's going to be beautiful. I'll probably start that soon. That seems like more of a winter project than spring. And then this last bag, I don't think I have any WIPs in here, but I'll check. Now these are all my red samplers that I had mentioned in my last floss tube. So those are all things that I'm going to start. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to hold off on any other new starts because I do like to have finishes. So I want to try to get a couple of these finished before I start anything else, but I do like to have a variety of projects in play. Some new samplers, old samplers, memorabilia, dimensions. I have a bunch of dimensions kits that I still want to do. The one thing I've not really jumped into yet is Hades, and I'm a little scared of that because I just feel like if I do get into it, I might have to like quit my job because it seems like it would just take so much time. I don't know how I would ever make progress on such huge projects, but I'm in awe when I see other stitchers working on those. So I don't know. I'm not going to rule it out. I also said I didn't like to do samplers, and now I seem to have like 100 samplers going on. So we'll see. We'll see about the Hades. I might get sucked in somehow. Anyhow, while I'm sitting here, I think I will also just do my past finishes while I have everything set up. And this will be in lieu of my regular floss tube for February/early March. So I'll see you in a few minutes on that, and I hope everyone is doing well. Keep calm and carry on.